Welcome to Second Take, the show that focuses on the issues behind the news. Anglo American Thermo Coal has developed and patented a bioconversion technology that is able to rehabilitate opencast colliery areas in just 6 months. Mining Weekly editor Martin Creamer tells us more. Welcome, Martin.
Thanks, Shannon.
Anglo American Thermo Coal says its bioconversion technology is able to do in 6 months what Mother Nature takes 60 years to do. Can you tell us about that?
Sounds incredible, but you know, rehabilitation is a huge thing. Most people don't want mining in their backyard. You know, they'll use cell phones, which you cannot use because it's full of metals and minerals without mining. They will drive cars that require mining. And, you know, if it's not mined, it's grown. You know, that's how it is in the world. But often people don't like any mining near their backyard. And so rehabilitation is becoming a big thing. And you find that a lot of coal mines now, they rehabilitate while they're mining. If there's open cast mining going on, or diamond mining even, they start rehabilitating immediately. They don't wait till the mine is about to close. And so Anglo American Thermo Coal, they've been working on a bioconversion technology. And a lot of people try and, when they're finished with their discard dumps, they want to grass them, or when the pits have yielded all their coal, they like to restore the nature to them. But it often takes a heck of a long time. And you know, when I drive out to Witbank area now, if you go there at night, you know, you think, gee whiz, what are these fires in the hilltops? And of course, it's spontaneous combustion. The coal just catches the light, the gases and everything on the discard dumps. So it's a heck of a problem. So they've been working on trying to deal with this better. And they've stumbled on this biotechnology, which I think is sensational. You know, if they can do in 6 months what Mother Nature takes 60 years to do, and they're saying that, you know, quite emphatically. They've had trials, and they don't say it works everywhere, but they can say it worked where they have been trying it out. And the whole issue of getting people back to be able to use land and make it look more presentable is being brought about by this technology, which has been patented now and has been developed for some time, because you know, we have heard of their development a few years back, and now all of a sudden they're talking far more convincingly and forcefully. But of course they'll have to actually go through the full spectrum of returning a colliery to its former glory. And I'm sure they'll do that before they go towards the regulatory authorities and tell them what they've got.
Now, how does it work? Because we know that topsoil in mine rehabilitation projects is very expensive, and this technology reduces that cost.
Yeah, so millions of rands are spent on scarce topsoil. You don't need the topsoil here. You know, it's the weathered coal mixed with funguses, and you have this magic where you almost go back to a primeval state. You go back to prehistoric fertilization, you know. And the speed up seems to be immense. Where in a season, in 6 months, you know, you can rehabilitate an area, you can make a dump pretty, and you can you can resurrect your pit, as it were, into a natural type of structure. So the cost factor is also big, I think. You know, with the topsoil, always a big problem, having to be brought in, stripped from somewhere else, which isn't always good. If they're able to do what was done millions of years ago, you know, mix this weathered coal with these funguses and create these organisms which are not really visible to the human eye, and pronto, in a jiff, you get back to what it was in the past in terms of grassing and natural look.
People of Witbank are smiling now.
I think they should be, and I'm sure, you know, around the world they might look to start using this. There is an imperative now. People want land to be restored to what it was before the mining took place. That's not always possible, but at least you can make it look a million times better, and perhaps, you know, it can be handed over to the local communities much faster with new technology. This conversion and resurrection of what was there before happening far quicker.
It also allows the people then who are part of this disturbed land, if you will, to return to their economic activity much more quickly.
That's it. And I think that they will be presenting this soon to the authorities. I wouldn't be surprised, as a way of rehabilitating particularly coal mines. I don't know whether it can go into hard rock situations, but they've definitely tried it out here. And it's the magic seems to be in that weathered coal with the funguses, and whatever comes out of that seems to do magic.
Fascinating. Thank you very much,
It's a
Martin.
great pleasure, Shannon.
That's it for today. Join us again next week for more news analysis on South Africa's mining industry.